Hey guys, this is Rock King 3 bringing another live commentary Forza 5. And this video is going to be a tips and trick video, and it's going to be how to use no ABS on your car. I used to run ABS when I first started this series, and it was good, and I didn't really know it was bad. And it's not that it's bad, sorry about that, I don't mean it's bad. But it actually is something that is detrimental to your lap times. Your lap times could be a lot better if you use manual braking. So what I'm going to try to do is try to demonstrate how I use the brakes now that I don't use ABS. And it's really hard to demonstrate it side by side like I have been doing. You'll just have to trust me that I get better lap times without traction control. So I wasn't sure what track would be really good to show you guys this on. So I just kind of went out here to the test track. And if you look at my brake meter over there next to the gear selection, you'll see that I'm going to take the inside line just because I can here. You'll see that I don't hit the brakes a whole lot. If I hit the brakes full, it automatically locks up. So the best way to see this is not by physically seeing my controller and how I do it, but look at how much I actually press the brake pedal there to slow down. And really what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find that maximum brake point before the tires lock up. I get a lot better control with the brakes without ABS. I don't get as much, I don't know, it doesn't quite make the car move left and right quite as much when you're braking, or if you're braking really hard in a turn. With ABS, you may brake too hard and you don't even realize it. And the other reason why I like it is because I can kind of tap the brakes just to keep the car under control, which is what you probably would typically do with ABS. But it's really these turns right here where I can stop so much better. I can stop so much faster. And really it is reducing my braking distance. Now I will say that this, not using ABS, you have to find your magic brake pressure that you're comfortable with. Sometimes it's dependent on the cars. What my default was 140%. Now I have some heavier cars that I actually have changed to 180, and I even have a car that's like 200%. And I can't remember if it's the big moving van or what it is. Good jump. But just keep watching that. Watch that brake gauge when I get to a point where I have to brake really hard. Not this one. This is just a little tap. But this one right here. Watch how late I can brake. Look how fast it stops. Oops. Beating up my Ferrari. And here's another one. I can brake almost at the red line. And still, I could still even go even deeper than that. There's a full braking line. You can see I was hardly using the brake at all. So really, it's just changing your habits from going full brake to just a little bit. And if you set your brake pressure just right, you'll find that you don't have to squeeze the trigger hardly at all. It doesn't seem like you're traveling very far at all. And this was probably the biggest thing that, got me from top 500 to top 100 on a lot of tracks, was my braking. Because I can brake so much later. I'll even brake later. See, I still have it. I still have plenty of braking distance So I'm in the gas longer than I would be if I was in ABS. I'd have to brake earlier with ABS. So I told you before that it took me about 2 hours to change over from manual to manual with clutch. It took me probably about 2 days to change over from ABS to not using ABS. It is that difficult. Doubt that's a good time at all. But actually looks like I haven't even ran that track before. But like I said, it's all about that control. And I can still lock them up. And you can see right there that 7/8 of the way right there. I can go that far with the brakes. Brake faster than with ABS and still not lock them up. Hope this was helpful. This would be probably the second biggest thing you can do next to manual with clutch. This is manual with clutch, that takes away a second, maybe 2 seconds per lap. This is probably more like a half a second per lap. But as you're getting up the leaderboards and you want to dial it in, you have to get away from using ABS. Alright, hope this is helpful, guys. Just again, if you have any questions, anything I didn't cover, put that into the questions and comments below and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.